and think they were bones. Lay hands on the bricks and I'd swear from inside I could feel it. Now here
Ulis 1675 is now live. Streaming life is strange, double exposure, life is strange, double exposure, capítulo 4.
My bricks or my rules, I won't hear it. Open the door, how do I know? Stillness means end, or is danger just slow? I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help. Can't tell the difference on unsteady floor. Will I be rewarded or lose even more? Safety in numbers, but I never said I was ready. Open the door, what if we find one was enough now? We should have stayed blind. I do not trust you, don't trust myself, but someone was listening when I called for help. I called for Fear is the loudest, but deep down I know I take the terror, then go it alone.
Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas madrugadas, feliz año a todos, aunque sea día 2, ya a por el primer directo del año. Vamos a por el capítulo 4, 3 fue espectacular, así que venga, vamos. Pita de gato, capítulo 4, típico, típtico. Veremos al gatito en el capítulo 4.
You're, getting lake water on your sofa.
Shit. Right. I should change. Be right back. Just need to go upstairs and put on something dry. And might be good to see if Iris has calmed down some.
Iris se ha cambiado a la gatita, la puse de nombre Iris.
All that adrenaline, I didn't realize I was cold till now.
Iris, ahí está el gatito.
Iris, let's immortalize the moment. Can I see their belly? Do you want to come out and meet a new friend? Come on. She's chill. I mean, she can inexplicably manipulate reality, but so can I. Weird world we live in.
Por ver, mira tu novia Iris.
I'm not great around strangers either. Maybe next time. Have we been through enough together? Can I get
relationship yet? Come on, just a little bit.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
al mundo.
Los gatos están asociados con el amor, la paz, la protección y la fortuna. En los relatos chinos, se encuentra que estos animales fueron
I have so much I want to ask Safi about. I don't even know where to start. Dude, your life is about to change. Glad to see you two crazy kids are getting along. Safi's one of my— Oh, don't worry, Safi. I will. I've kept plenty of secrets from Safi as well. A question for the ages. Sophie bought me that frame, and then she broke it. This is so complicated. I don't know where we stand. Come on, Sophie. I would have thought you had more respect for art. Is it still destruction of property if what you're tossing around are the books you lent me? Guess I could only hide my past for so long before Sophie took matters into her own hands. I moved my evidence box to this timeline to avoid Alderman, but never thought I'd have to keep it from Sophie, too.
Darme otro momentito. Todo lo que quería buscar. Ya lo encontraré. Seguir.
So, you're
What happened
a
on the lake?
shapeshifter.
You
You've
have
got
powers?
Here. Person with the bottle cap has to answer a question.
Ah, you clever little minx, you. Deal. Let's play.
Can you turn into anybody?
Only if I've met them IRL. Trying to guess who I've been? Go ahead. I'll answer those for free.
Did you change into Lucas and ruin things with his son?
I thought Lucas was involved in canceling my book. I gave him a chance to come clean. He didn't.
Robbie had nothing to do with his dad's shitty actions, though.
I weighed how best to hurt Lucas. Robbie was the only way.
I don't know. That was you impersonating Gwen and dealing drugs to students.
Not like she didn't deserve it.
Your book deal.
When I got the news it was canceled, she was the first person I called. She said she didn't know anything about it. When she started ignoring my texts, I knew it was mask off time. Hell, I started to think you were in on it too. That's why I came tonight. To see what you were hiding. Why didn't you tell me you knew Gwen killed it?
I wanted to wait till I got more information.
You've got my number, Max. We could have shared intel. Hey, it's whatever. Tonight's a total reset.
There was a moment talking to Amanda today that felt a little different.
Look, you were snooping around. I needed to know why. It was self-defense.
We can forget about this time, but can you not do that again? It's Amanda.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
So, that was actually you trying to get into Vin's phone.
If anyone deserves an acting award, it's me.
I thought he was just trying to get rid of anything tying him to the cow skull fiasco.
So that was him. Guess he's still not over me.
Nothing says take me back like vandalism.
Kids don't spray paint their names in hearts anymore.
What about shape-shifting into Moses?
No. He's off limits. Not that I couldn't, but, you know, it's Moses.
I guess I should let you ask me something now.
So, are you like that girl in Frozen?
Frozen es una serie de televisión.
Ice powers and musical numbers.
No. There's a world parallel to this one that I can access. I switched that world's icy lake with our broken one.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead.
Okay. I'm gonna need a moment with that one. This you? Were you gonna say something?
Sorry.
Uf, uf, uf.
At some point in the future, I think I'm going to travel back to the moment you took this photo and shoot you. Unless I can figure out why and find a way to change things in the present,
let's come back to this. Give me the bottle cap.
How long have you had your power?
Since high school? Right after Dad left. Mom was broken. And the way she dealt with being broken was to make sure I wasn't. That was a project. Proof that she didn't need him to do something right.
That's a lot to put on a kid.
Yeah, don't I know it? God, I remember wishing so much I could just be the way she wanted me, magically, instead of struggling all the time and still falling short. Then I started wishing I could be someone else entirely. Someone who didn't have to carry all that weight. Then, one day, I could. My mom, she can wait. So, you said something about traveling back to a moment? Can you clarify?
The truth is, in my teens, I could rewind time.
Shit. Time travel too? You're really white privileged into all the cool powers.
You'd think so. But rewinding was... too easy to abuse. Knowing you can undo anything makes choice seem irrelevant.
Oh. The things I would undo. The bad sex I would unhave. The amazing sex I'd rehab.
Until you learn that to move forward, you can only choose one path. And you have to live with it.
My turn again, huh?
How exactly do you shapeshift?
It's got something to do with perception. Manipulating how others see me and hear me. Like right now, I can kind of feel the part of your brain that senses me. And if I nudge it...
Wow. Yup. Still creepy. Are the teens using creepy to mean awesome nowadays? Whoa. It's like she walked across my brain for a second.
Oh. All right, so you used to time travel, and now you can switch timelines? What changed?
You know that blue-haired girl? That was my fault. She died. Shot and bleeding out on the floor of our high school bathroom. All alone. All alone except for me The one person who could have helped her, stuck powerless behind a stall a few feet away.
Shit, Max. I saw the article in your memories box. You can't blame yourself for...
I can't. My powers created a storm. Literally, I mean. And I had a choice. Save my town or save her. I chose Arcadia Bay. I didn't try to rewind again for years. Not until I got here. When other you died, I learned that my powers had changed. That I had. By the way, Moses on the other side gave me that bottle cap to give to you.
Moses knows?
Well, not everything. He knows about me and you being alive. Not the shape changing, obviously.
Y acá han hablado de metamorfosis.
Metamorfosis es la palabra griega de la cual se traducen las palabras castellanas o en español, transformar, transfigurar, retornar. Esta
He told me to tell you to stay safe.
I'm trying. I should probably tell you about Maya. Maya Okada was my best friend. God, we were such a pair. She was so fucking smart, dude, and the best writer I've ever known. What Lucas did to her, stealing her work, it essentially killed her. And as incandescently angry as I am at Lucas, at everyone, I'm so much angrier at myself. God, I told her to stay quiet about it. My silence catapulted Lucas fucking Colmenero to literary stardom and sent Maya to an early grave.
You said you were mad at everyone about it.
Still am.
Vin's statement.
Bingo. You were supposed to be Maya's friend. But Caledon said jump. At least I have the humanity to regret asking how high.
Including Gwen?
Gwen was the one who said to put my anger into poetry. That poetry became All the Daughters We Don't Talk About.
Your book.
Yep. And at the 11th hour, she got cold feet.
Does that include your mom?
She told me to tell Maya to keep quiet, and she protected Lucas. We've talked it through a little since then. I don't hold it against her. Not really.
I'm hazy on the connection between all this and your book.
Every piece in that collection was about Maya. Or about what happened to her. Guess I told it a little too clearly. And when Gwen showed her true colors and pulled the plug on the book, I had to find some other path to vindication.
Gwen, Lucas, Ben, your revenge tour.
My justice tour.
Sophie, what if that justice tour goes wrong? What if it spirals out of control? What if eventually it's the reason
What? This photo? That I don't remember taking? Dude, do you even own a gun?
No, but
Great. Don't buy a gun. Problem solved.
I don't understand how you can be so chill about this.
I don't understand how you could be such a bummer about it. Max, we have fucking superpowers. You keep talking like you're cursed, but you're not. You're in control. You and me, we're more in control than most people. Hey, look at me. Tell me honestly. Do you really think that you're capable of hurting me like that?
No, I don't think so. Or maybe... I hope not.
To start. I trust you, Max Caulfield. Enough for both of us.
But Sophie, we can't just cross our fingers. We have to do something.
What do you propose?
Lucas. Justice for Maya. You wrote a whole book about it.
And that book is dead.
The book is... You aren't.
I can still expose Lucas.
We can. When you tried to expose him before, you were alone. Now there's two of us. We've got powers, and we've got proof.
Krampus on campus. Shit, that's tonight.
Everyone will be there. And you'll be expecting a mock trial.
He won't be expecting us.
Wanna nail a smug asshole to the wall?
I've never wanted anything more.
You hear it, Krampus, but shit. I'm still reeling. Sophie has powers. She can literally nudge people's brains to see what she wants them to see. And Lucas, you can't get any lower than plagiarizing your students' work. But after tonight, everyone will know what he did. And Maya will get the justice she deserves.
Hostia, la cinemática es cojonuda, tiene sus fallos, pero aún así, vaya juegazo, vaya cinemática y vaya historia más buenas. Darme un poquito de café. Venga, vamos allá.
Okay. Some of these decorations scream not safe for work.
It's Krampus. Every year it gets even more like a Halloween rager.
It's spooky. I like it. Everyone should end the year this way.
Your idea of a fun outing involves condemned buildings. Of course you'd like it.
Is the gingerbread house part of the plan?
Hilarious. No. The plan is when it's time to roast Lucas, we'll swap out their toothless slideshow with mine. Spent all day on it. It's got all the evidence I have of what Lucas did to Maya. We'll play it while he's on stage, in front of everyone.
What's wrong?
Just promise me we'll nail him this time.
I can't promise, but you have me, other Moses, and 2 powers between us. That's a lot in our favor.
It's kind of bullshit it takes that much to tell the truth. So, how do we pull this off?
Looks like Reggie's running the projector.
We need someone who's willing to run the slideshow without asking questions. and not piss themselves when Lucas gets mad.
I'll see how Reggie's feeling.
Next up, Ben. He's the MC tonight, so we'll need his help.
Think you can talk him into it?
Ben and I have history. And that leaves Gwen. Be nice to have her support. She hates Lucas as much as I do, but I doubt she'd listen to me.
I'll talk to her.
Great. Let me know when you're done. Enjoy the party!
Operation Expose Lucas is a go. Sorry, Gwen. I'll probably have to bother you anyway. Heavy is the head that wears the Krampus horns.
Hey! Long time no... Tim, I literally saw you yesterday.
Hey, Reggie. You manning the projector tonight?
Babysitting, more like. The school only agreed to let us use Olga here if someone kept an eye on her at all times.
Oof. Not what you had planned for Krampus. Reggie, how would you feel about... helping us pull a prank on someone? We need to use the projector.
Oh, I don't think that's,
Just testing you.
Oh.
You're doing a great job. Caledon must appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm paying all the bills with all this appreciation.
Okay, Reggie's not going to cut it. But if something went wrong with that projector, and Moses was the only one who could fix it, and how can I make sure I only break it in a way that this Moses can fix? Classy.
I've somehow managed to survive all.
There's so much to do tonight. I need to make sure Moses is running this for the roast.
Merry Krampus, young man!
Say cheese, Krampus.
Why couldn't Reggie have been Krampus? Did it fit him better?
Ew, is this Latin? Why?
Now I'm curious about what happened.
Yeah, no, I should change the framing.
Yo, what's got you looking so nervous? It's Krampus. Chill out and have a cinnamon whiskey shot.
I love what you've done with the place.
Can't wait to take all this shit down. Abraxas's idea of holiday decor does not line up with mine.
I'm surprised you let them do anything. You're kind of a control freak.
I am not. It's just my bar. Whatever, shoo, go enjoy the party.
So bossy.
Brad cohort? I care what he thinks. And please don't... a failure.
Take
seeking a new opportunity outside acting.
I'd love getting any one of these.
But why would you pull pranks? You're a superb artist.
I should let Moses have a little more time with Diamond before I drag him into things. Sorry, Amanda. This place is gonna be a mess by the end of the night. Maybe Loretta turned up something that'll explain my unexpected house guest?
I can't.
Hello and welcome to Get a Clue with Loretta Rice, the only homegrown Lakeport true crime podcast. This week we're talking about a series of break-ins that culminated in a cat napping. If you're a Lakeport local, you'll remember Jackie and her cat. Their collaboration won last year's Local Artist Showcase Award when the little furball walked across Jackie's still wet canvas. We'll throw Jackie's contact info into the show notes, so get in touch if you know anything. Now, moving on.
Man, has Iris been a distinguished artist this whole time? Let me shoot Jackie a message before tonight gets any more out of control. Energy drinks and alcohol. What could go wrong?
How are the discussions about our issues on campus going so far?
Much better.
Cojones, aquí está.
Ending finals week.
Hey, just the troublemaker I wanted to see.
Me? Really?
Figured I ought to tell you how this whole saga turned out. Board fired my ass.
Oh, Gwen. I'm so sorry.
So, is that what you came over here for?
Safi has a plan to tell the truth about Lucas's book during the roast. It would be a lot more credible if someone from the faculty backed us up.
You know, when I first took this gig, I was always trying so hard to make a difference. And now I know that I can't. Not here, anyway. If I've got any fight left, I'm not spending it on this place. I hope you two get him, but I didn't sign up to confront anybody tonight.
Hey, I totally get that. I'll still miss you. I can't picture this place without you.
We'll see each other again. I don't intend to slip that easily into obscurity.
I hope whatever you do, it's so successful you can rub it in everyone's face later.
I'll miss that optimism.
Safi's as subtle as a fly. Trust me, Lucas. We're gonna roast.
O sea, ahora es pedir a no muerte, vale. Vamos, pedir ayudamos en el que ahí tengamos.
Hey, Moses. Not sure I'll ever get used to that.
I like it. It'll help with cosplay. How's your first Krampus?
It's amazing. Red lights everywhere and baby doll heads on the tree. It's...
Anyway, that's not why we're here. Did you guys figure out a plan?
Yes, we did, but it's already falling apart. We require Mosai assistance. I need to get other Reggie to let other Moses control the projector instead.
Okay.
I was thinking, if something went wrong with it...
So it's gotta go wrong in a way that's right for me to fix it.
Exactly.
Do you know which projector it is?
Reggie called it... Olga?
Olga can be particular. If he goes to the other side and listen, I can walk you through jamming it from here.
You might be better at my powers than me.
Probably. Come back and let me know if it works, okay?
I will. Better get into position. I don't want to miss Moses' instructions. I love a platypus as much as the next guy, but these texts have to stop.
I just don't understand. Everything was going so well. Was it the roses?
Sí, pero para manipular el... A ver, de todas maneras... Puedo hablar con la colega, sí.
Ready for the school year to be over?
Damn. This year has felt like a string of endless Mondays. You'll be here?
I'll be in and out.
Don't have too much fun.
I can't believe this. Please don't do this. You'll find another friend.
Hey, guys.
Max.
Hey.
Not to be a downer, but things aren't looking good for you, Diamond.
That's because I am playing the long game.
You know there's only 2 more rounds, right?
This game is impossible.
I'm gonna check out more at the party. See you guys. I like that it leans. It gives it character. I need Reggie's eyes off that projector long enough for me to get my hands on it. Huh. They're chummy. Maybe Diamond can help me out. Reggie's officially distracted. I should be good to go now. I hope Moses is ready on the other side to give me instructions. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from
see
other
what Moses
has to say. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from... You mean there are more controls? I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Moses is giving...
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Oh, yeah. I'll make Lucas's slideshow look all orangey. That'll teach him.
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Hey, something I recognize.
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
You mean there are more controls?
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. Not sure how tilting it would help.
You mean there are more controls? Hey, something I recognize.
Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Hey, something I recognize.
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. This thing runs like a I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Hostias, hostias, vaya, vaya.
On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector.
You mean there are more controls? Hey, something I recognize.
Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Yes.
I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated... You mean there are more... Hey. Something I recognize. Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Yes.
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. You mean there are more controls? I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Me cago en...
You mean there are more controls? That would have distracted me too. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. You mean there are more controls? Hey, something I recognize. Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated... Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Muy bien, muy bien.
On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. You mean there are more controls? I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. Hey, something I recognize. Not sure how tilting it would help.
¿Qué se me escapa? ¿Qué se me escapa?
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. You mean there are more controls? Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Me cago en sus...
I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. You mean there are more controls? Hey, something I recognize. Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone.
O sea que esto no,
Not sure how tilting it would help.
esto tampoco.
Hey, something I recognize. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses.
Me cago en...
I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on.
Dame un momento.
controls?
Estaba buscando
Hey,
información
something I recognize.
para ver si
Not
conseguía
sure how
resolver.
tilting it would help. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from other Moses. I'm not touching anything until I hear from... from other Moses.
Coño.
Maybe Reggie did see her and she had to talk to him? Okay, how long would that take? Max, you there? Man, this feels silly. If you're there, start by opening the control hatch. It should be on the right side.
Aquí está, cojones. Abres la tapa de los controles. Es verdad que hay que jugar con...
You mean there are more controls? Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda. The focus is set to auto. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda.
Que hay que jugar con esto, se me había olvidado. Ya está.
Moses didn't say anything about changing the lamp. The focus is set to auto. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. The focus is set to auto. Hey, something I recognize. Not sure how tilting it would help. Not sure how tilting it would help. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a well-calibrated projector. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda. The focus is set to auto. thing runs like a caliber. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda. The focus is set to auto. Hey, something I recognize. On second thought, maybe I should leave this alone. This thing runs like a calibrated project. I don't think even Reggie would need help to turn this back on. Okay, this is kinda like a camera. Kinda.
You're kind of like a spy. Do you feel like a spy?
Oh, Moses.
Okay, Max, you back? If yes, switch to focus mode to manual. If no, I'm not really sure. Just keep talking to myself, I guess.
So far, so good. What's my next step?
Shouldn't take too long, right? Flip one switch. Yeah. Max, next, make sure the focus dial is turned all the way to the left.
Aquí está, cojones. Poco.
Still needs to be a little more to the left. Still needs to be a little more to the left. This looks like it's in the right spot.
I'm giving you an extra second or two. You probably turned the knob all the way to the right at first by mistake.
Hey.
All right, Max. Final step. Just hit calibrate. After a few seconds, you should hear the motor stick. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Olga.
Sorry, Reggie, but this is one omelet we have to make.
No, shit. What is happening? Oh, God!
This one first, then you can play that one.
And then a red card?
Me ha costado, pero ya está.
Hey, Moses. I need a favor. I think Reggie's on the brink of ruining the school property.
Oh, it's Olga. Everyone thinks she's finicky, but she's just... Ain't you?
Sure. Duty calls.
Hey, Reggie, I found help.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute she's fine, and the next she's yelling at me like she's my mom.
There's your problem. The focusing motor is stuck.
Maybe take the night off, Reggie. I think Moses has it from here.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, Max. You sure?
Yeah, this is Krampus we're talking about. We need a pro.
We need a pro to press next on the projector?
Everything has to be perfect for the roast.
Okay. If you're sure. Thanks, Moses. You saved my life.
You're being all maxy. What's afoot?
Me and Sophie are hijacking the roast tonight. We need your help to run this slideshow instead. We have good reason. You'll see.
All right. I trust you.
I should talk to the other noses.
Darme un momento. Que había que ir al baño. Vale, o sea que... estar almuerzo. Es que eso funciona, vale.
It worked. Other you is in place and ready to go.
Nice.
Where'd you get this house? Aren't they from the party?
Amanda saved me a kid. She knew Sophie and I really got into it last year. Last piece. Oh, damn. Chimney broke. Wonder how it tastes.
I bet I can find an extra chimney on the other side. Just hang on. I should talk to Sophie, get the roast going. Sophie's talking to Vin. I bet she won him over. Just one. Hate it when that happens. I used to love this game. Not exactly the right age group for this crowd. Whoa, this looks cool. Wonder if Diamond's making another film.
We're ready to go. Is he...
Part of your merry band? Yeah, I am.
I wasn't able to convince Gwen.
Figures. Don't worry about it. We've got bigger problems.
Why? What's going on?
Lucas is about to call the whole thing off. He's out on the patio freaking out.
He's supposed to announce his movie deal tonight. I guess he's worried it's too good to be true.
Okay, so what do we do?
Better be quick. Guy's 2 ticks away from calling an Uber.
Fuck. I'm gonna go stall him. You figure something out, Max.
Good luck.
What's she doing? Is that Sophie? Yup. That's definitely Sophie. I'd better go back up Sophie out on the patio.
So, remind me what the plan is again, Alexa?
Just a few teeny tiny questions.
We're gonna corner Lucas
It's really not a
Colmenero.
good time.
Sunk! Drink up, baby!
Where's Greg?
I'll be quick. How did you find success after years of mediocrity?
Loretta?
I've talked about this in my workshops, Loretta. Don't you remember? Critics rarely understand genius when it first appears.
Yes. That's a common refrain in great art.
It's been years since Slaughter Beast was published. Have you settled for an early retirement?
Come on, Loretta. You can't rush the process. Lucas has a vision that requires time to perfect.
Yes. Very well said, Max. Thank you.
Besides, there's a reason Lucas needs to focus back on wilder beasts for now.
Oh, really?
If you stick around for the Krampus roast, you can be the first to break the news. Right, Lucas?
Yeah, that's right, sure.
Nice work, Loretta.
Thanks for your time, Professor.
You trying to get on my good side again?
I don't like fighting with my colleagues.
What are you doing in academia, Max? I'll let you in. I almost called off the event before you got here.
You? On your big night?
Ha! Yeah, I know. If my old man could see me, he'd tell me to man up and get in there. He was an author too, you know. Roberto Colmenero. Come on then. I deserve this. I should stop stalling.
Go get him. Shit.
Eso mismo digo yo. Sit. Tía puta.
R.C. Roberto Colmenero.
Great job, partner. Although I thought you were gonna puke there for a second.
Lucas has a gun.
Hey, what the fuck? Why?
It belonged to his father. Sophie, this is bad.
Jesus, Max. You might shoot me. Lucas might shoot me. America has a problem. I told you, Max. I trust you. Here. I'll hold on to it. Happy?
Thanks.
Ya saben, le saco la pistola.
It's time for the Krampus roast! Let's welcome our guest of honor, Professor Lucas Colmenero. Fair warning, he's gonna say a few words before we start, so I hope everyone's already halfway to wasted.
No hard feelings, bro.
Thanks, Vin. I wanted to announce some surprising news.
No?
My world-renowned book, Wilder Beasts Than These. Wait. That's not right. What is this?
That's your past, Lucas. Your former student, Maya Okada. Now that's odd. I thought this was a presentation about your book. Would you care to explain what Maya's doing up there instead?
These are not my slides.
No? Then let me help you out. The beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. Powerful words from Caledon's famous pet novelist. Am I right? What do we all think?
Boo!
Thank you. At least someone remembers this is a roast. Now, wait a minute, Professor. This might be the clue we were looking for. So, what do we have here? Maya Okada's draft. Wait a minute. Maya wrote that sentence? That page? For real? Yes, for real. But you already know that. Because every word of your venerated novel belongs to Maya Okada.
What the hell are you doing? This is slander.
Every one of this man's accolades belongs to Maya Okada.
That's why he only wrote one book.
Can't believe this. That's why the one book.
You were right. It's working.
I need to get away with this.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Try me.
All right, all right, let's rein this in. Now, we wouldn't want this roast to end in any actionable legal threats. Continue, please.
As some of you must surely know, Maya Okada was a beloved former student of mine who tragically took her own life. The thought of her death being politicized and used as a cudgel, beyond disrespectful. Maya believed in my work. She believed in me.
I knew this would fucking happen.
What are you doing?
I'm changing it to Ven. I'll make Lucas fess up myself.
Sophie, wait. This is your chance to tell everyone your side. Shouldn't you go up there as yourself?
Are you serious right now? If speaking my truth worked, we wouldn't be here.
I am serious. Superpowers aren't the answer to every problem. I would know.
With the rest of Caledon.
Fuck.
As of next year, Wilder Beasts
All right.
will be adapted into a feature
Trust you.
film.
We have to get him this time, Max.
So,
This is Ven's
send me
turf,
your
not
cast
mine.
list, friends. Make my day.
Do you really think I should go up there as myself?
You can do this.
Fuck. Honesty is not my strong suit. Here we go.
Mundo café se está poniendo interesante y hay que tener café. Brutal, 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 juegazo brutal. Qué cachosaga más cojonuda. Venga, vamos para allá.
Safi.
Did you forget that I was actually there? That at one point we were all friends? You, me, and Maya? I trusted you. Was that all a lie, too?
You're trying to turn me into this monster.
I watched you tour the country, win awards for the work you stole from her. I watched her beg you to stop. I watched you kill her. Now you expect me to watch you profit off her grave?
Yeah, and what about you? If what I did was really so bad, you would have said something back then. You didn't.
I was a child. What was your excuse?
What young Sophie here doesn't understand is it wasn't stealing. Authors frequently take inspiration from one another. I was going to give her credit, but then she... Think about what I was going through at that time. My divorce, my son. This is absurd.
You were right. They listened to me. Just me.
Of course they did. You're you.
You don't know how much this means to me, Max.
I'm just happy to share this moment with you.
Okay, enough. Let's celebrate.
Hey. We need to talk. Alone. And before you say, fuck off, you'll want to hear this.
Relax. I'm the one packing, remember? I'll be fine. Wait for me?
I'll be over with Moses when you're ready.
Lucas and Sophie? That can't be good. Oh, I should let other Moses know how it went.
College.
Hey, Amanda.
Guess this is what you've been so distracted by. To be honest, I don't like that part of you that keeps yourself hidden from me.
I don't want to. I want to tell you everything.
But you can't.
Not now, at least. Could you maybe give me some time?
I know what I want. I'm not always patient when I do. But I'll try. For you. Because you're so cute.
Thanks, Amanda.
Hey, do you think Rick would let me DM a session? Where we all play as cats living in clans in the woods.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Come on, let's go get some punch.
So, what happened?
Lucas reminded me that we're not the only ones who can make threats. It's not important.
Well, we got him in the end, so... no harm done, I guess.
Where's Sophie? I'm worried.
She's around here somewhere.
You remember that cow skull thing? I wasn't covering up for Gwen.
Just once? I'd love it if you said what you mean.
Just keep an eye on Sophie tonight, okay?
Fine. See you around, Ben.
That was wild. So that's why you needed Moses, huh?
Yeah.
Man, the fact that Lucas was the department chair after doing that to a student really creeps me out, you know?
I really do.
Let's forget about Lucas for the rest of the night and get hammered.
Sounds great. Wait, I want to update the other Moses first. I don't want to leave him hanging.
Bueno, vamos allá. Hostias, me he saltado bastante ahí.
We got him.
But I would have given to see it.
Era opcional que me he saltado.
How is Safi?
Surprised, I think. She's not used to people listening to her, believing her.
You should get back. She'll need you.
Us. She knows you're still here for her, too.
Whoa. That made my entire year.
Mine, too.
So that's what you two were planning this whole time.
Wait. Where's Safi?
Where's Safi? Safi wanted the truth, so I gave it to her. All of it. You don't even know what the fuck you just did, do you?
What was that about? What's wrong?
My head, It was my book! I can't believe you!
I can do this!
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You
lied to me.
Safi. You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me. You lied to me.
You lied to me.
What has she done? I have to find her before it's too late.
This whole time.
Watty? It's Max. It's going to be okay. It's dead. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's getting worse. People's headaches are getting worse.
Can you hear me?
That won't be any help right now.
Listen.
Mom? Safi's with Yasmin. Oh shit.
You know, I thought we were good, finally. We weren't perfect, but what family ever is?
I was so stupid. You've never cared about anyone but yourself.
No, you don't.
You only care what I do for you and your reputation and your legacy. If you actually gave two shits about me, you would actually listen to me. Or God forbid, let me make my
This reminds me of... No. Never mind.
Come up here and look down at the school. It's a long way down, isn't it?
I need to know where she is. Please.
No. I really need to find Sophie. If this is like that photo, Sophie must be up at the observatory. Sophie, wait
Aquí,
for me.
cojones. La llamo.
Up there. I have to hurry.
You have ruined the school. You did nothing. Only terrible choices. You won't even admit it. Spent my life shielding you from harm. You have no idea. What you did is unforgivable.
Almost there. Hold on.
Oh, please. I was trying to say you were trying to protect me. Say it one more time, I fucking dare you.
Sophie, don't do
Stay
this.
back! Both of you.
Sophie, listen to me. Your powers are hurting people. The whole campus is in danger.
All this time I've been trying to get justice, and she's the one who's been getting in the way. Not Gwen. My own fucking mother.
It was you? You canceled her book deal?
The book was just her latest twisted fuckery. She's been doing this for years. Since I was a kid.
You deserve better than what I experienced. Sophie, remember what I told you about Arcadia Bay? About the storm? It's happening again. If we don't do something, the whole town's gonna be destroyed. And you don't want that on you. Trust me.
Max, she kept me from seeing my dad. And she made me think it was his idea. How fucked up is that? You don't understand. This world can be so cruel. How's this for cruel? The only time in my entire life that you were controlling me was when I wasn't even me! Habibti.
Oh my god.
One day you will understand.
Shut up!
I've done everything for you.
Shut up!
Sophie, show your mom you never needed her help. This isn't you, Sophie.
It was me. Sophia! This gun was the only choice I've ever really had.
What's happening to you? Oh my God!
No! Help her!
I failed. I didn't stop this.
Brutal, brutal, trofeo ganado, otro trofeo ganado, brutal, brutal como acaba el cuarto capítulo. Son 5 capítulos. Hostias. Menú principal. Darme un momento.
I said for so long that I built a home. They tap at the windows and think they were bones. Lay hands on the bricks and I'd swear from inside I could feel it. Now here you are with your mallet and light. Out of your own house, you think it's alright.
Lo que digo, espectacular. Cuarto capítulo acabado, darme un momentito.
Open the door, how do I know? Stillness means end or is danger just now?
Pues nada, ahora toca hacer reír a alguien. Hostias, pues a lo mejor dentro de un rato ahora haré reír a alguien y a lo mejor dentro de un rato, no sé a qué hora, me haré el quinto capítulo, que sería el último. Espectacular. Madre del amor hermoso. Cacho saga. Hostias, cómo acaba el cuarto capítulo. Pues eso, lo dicho. Gracias por haber estado por aquí. La verdad es que empezó el directo muy temprano, pero bueno. Es que le tenía unas ganas a este juego después de haberme jugado los anteriores. Y es que Hostias.
Hasta luego a todos de parte de Border y mío.
Qué asco. Hostias. Dicho, cuarto capítulo acabado. Depende de hoy a la mañana hago dentro de un rato. Quinto me la acabo y así ya iré viendo. Hostias. Lo que digo, ahora toca averiguar a quién hago. Ya sé a quién. Iniciada de Border. Pues lo dicho. Gracias a todos de parte de Border y mí y nos vemos en otra. Hasta luego, miau, miau, miau. Y ha vuelto a aparecer Iris, la gatita. A ver si en el quinto también aparece. Pues nada, voy quitándome los auriculares. Estoy dignizada. Gracias a todos y hasta luego. Brutal, brutal. Venga, tío, hasta luego.